For breakfast, I made a tofu and hummus toast. I cut my tofu into fours, put it in some paper towels to press while I'm at school, and then I mashed it up with some nutritional yeast and salt, spread some hummus onto my toast, and then put on some spinach or really any green that I just have in my house. Put my tofu back on there, and then some tomatoes and balsamic vinegar. This breakfast keeps me full all morning long, has lots of protein in the tofu and the hummus, and I get to use that tofu later for dinner. For lunch, I made a pesto pasta. I put some garlic and spinach into the blender and then added a little bit of water just to make it blend smoother. I added some olive oil to a pan, cooked my onions until they were translucent, added in a little more olive oil and some flour, mixed that all in together, and some almond milk, nutritional yeast, and basil, and oregano, and then a little more almond milk and some salt. And then I added the spinach and garlic from the blender, and then my pasta, and then just a little bit of pasta water just to make it blend all together. Some Daya mozzarella vegan cheese, and then some lemon zest and tomatoes. I packed this up for lunch. Pasta holds really well for me in school. You can eat it cold, you can eat it hot. It's easy to make the night before since my school doesn't have a lot of vegan options. This pesto pasta lets me get all my greens in that I would get in a salad, but I still stay full all day. For dinner, I made a tofu and quinoa bowl. I breaded my tofu in some almond milk and flour. I fried that up until they were brown. While those were frying, I got started on my spinach, put some olive oil in a pan, sauteed that spinach, and added some garlic. I added some teriyaki. Just let that cook off for a little bit. Then I assembled my bowl. I put my quinoa on the bottom and then put back in my tofu and some red cabbage for crunch. I've been vegan for about 5 years and tofu's always been a really solid option for me.